Okay, so next project. This is the headliner, the sunroof, little overhead console thing, and I believe this goes around the rear window of the vehicle. This is for the boys at Sobering. Um, they contacted me through Instagram, I think, which if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure to do that. As well as this channel if you want. Helps me out, helps me make more stuff. I know it's been lacking a little bit lately, but we're getting ready for the winter time here, and I still have a garage full of projects that kind of take priority over videos. Sorry. Anyways, so what I'm doing here is taking this stuff apart. Like I said, I've already started on this one. I got about halfway. Figure I should just show you. All I'm using is like this little Scotch Brite pad to get rid of this excess foam. And for those that don't know why these headliners start sagging, basically the foam, it's a material bonded with a tiny little foam layer. And what happens is over time that foam it just deteriorates. Could be from the heat of the sun on the roof or the change of temperatures, moisture levels. I don't know. I haven't really got into it that far. But, and then when the foam disappears, the fabric has nothing to stick to and then it sags. Long story short. So yeah, I guess I'll just show you guys, just in case someone out there is working on the same vehicle or a similar vehicle, little tips and tricks that you might find along the way, and whatever I discover, I'll let you guys know as well. And yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, next step that I'm doing. These are my tools that I'm working with. Little putty knife, screwdriver. These edges here, I've already started working away, but there's these little plastic channels that go on the edge, and you just pull those off. This piece here in the sunroof is, you just carefully have to kind of get in there. I started initially very carefully just getting this putty knife under there until I could get a screwdriver on, and then just kind of twist it a little bit all around. You want to be careful. I don't know if you see this, there's just two little teeth on each side, and you have to just pop that out of there without doing too much damage. It also sucks working in a sort of cold garage because plastic doesn't like the cold. Also, pro tip, I just have these little painter's pails, and just for now, when I take something off, I'll throw it in there. So I have one for this, and then one over here for this. And also, if you have a sunroof or something similar that slides in the, like a, I guess this clip here and the clip over here, it'll slide on the track on the car. At least I assume. I didn't take this apart, so that's my assumption. Getting these off is a little tricky. I'll move this so you can actually see. There's a little metal, I'll call it a tooth, I don't know what you actually call it, there, and the thin piece of plastic over top of it, and then attached to the piece here, this is actually metal. So these little tabs, I just break those up just slightly. And with the putty knife, because it's a little less aggressive than the screwdriver, plus you can get a wider surface, less risk of breaking anything. You just kind of Gotta lift the plastic over that little metal tooth. Sometimes you just have to get 2 hands in here. Hold your tongue the right way. Realize you probably can't see anything, but... And yeah, so... I don't know if you can see this. So there's a little tooth there that catches on that, and it's really kind of a bugger without snapping these things, so luckily we got away with that one. Try this other one. And once I get that other clip off, this piece just pops on off. I'll get that other clip off after. I just wanted to show you something as well, which I don't know if this is a normal thing or not, but at my day job, I work with aluminum a lot, and it usually comes with a plastic film on top. And it almost kind of seems like they forgot to take that plastic off, which maybe is why the foam started drooping off of this. I don't know. Maybe that's just on all of them, but either way, we're going to fix that. So anyways, I'm going to get that last clip off, strip everything down. I'm going to wait to start stripping on the big one because that makes an awful mess, and I just want to get these little things done first. So so I started taking this apart, and right away I noticed I was going to have a heck of a time. This little front thing, not a big deal. There's 2 little clips here. If you can see that, there's one there, and you just carefully push those in, and then this whole unit comes out. These were already removed. Same with this one. These just have some screws in there, but this middle panel, and I honestly don't know if this is a factory thing or not. I mean, I assume it is, but they've actually plastic welded it in here. So I'm gonna have to get creative on that one, figure out how I'm gonna take that off before I can recover this, because this has to go, the fabric has to go under it. Okay, so this tape is kind of what I was talking about before. I just put that wherever there was cracks. And then where there was really big crack here, I just put a popsicle stick in there, kind of help with some rigidity. And a bunch more repairs over here. That was a bad one in the corner, but once it's back in the roof and all the clips and everything are holding it in place, it'll be pretty good. And then all I got to do here is just cut this middle out and then fold everything over the way it's supposed to go. Just put little holes for all my, what are these, seatbelt attachments or something maybe? I can't remember. Sun visor, and then the main console thing here, which I'll have to wrap as well. And hopefully I can grab some footage of that too. Okay, so what I'm doing now is this little plate that slides off here. It was plastic welded, almost like spot welds, and I had to get rid of those to slide that off. So now with my fancy plastic welding kit, which is actually pretty cool. If you guys don't have one of these and you're trying to work on anything that's like modern, highly suggest getting one of these. You never know when you're going to use it. Like me, I'm glad I have it today because otherwise I couldn't finish this. But so I turned this on. It's just got some butane in here. I'm gonna let that warm up a little bit. And it comes with these sort of plastic rods that you could use for different types of plastic. Here's one that just says ABS. I'm just going to assume it's going to work on this. Honestly, I don't know that much about it. One other thing, you can also just use black zip ties. Little life hack for you on that one. So it's kind of just like if you're working a TIG torch, you melt some of that on there. Just kind of smooth it around. See if I can't get a better angle on that one. Maybe I'll do this. So there's a before See, there's a little hole, and then after you just kind of plug it up. So before I had to drill a little hole to release it, and then after just plug it back up. Okay, so I didn't film it, but I don't know if you can see this sunroof panel has this black trim on here. And I just wanted to show you real quick an easy way to put that on if you ever have anything like this with material. So the edge of the material comes right up here. There's nothing that overlaps, or at least there wasn't on the original, so that's not, so that I just copied that. So putting this black trim on, all I did was I started on this one corner, got a little putty knife, tucked it in there, and then just kind of worked it down, and then applied pressure on here so that it snaps into place. Kept working down, kept working down. Probably had to do that about 2 or 3 times, just kind of working it in there. And just make sure everything gets tucked in and looks good. That pretty much wraps this up. Got, I think it's the rear window piece, main panel, little sunroof insert, and then the little console thing here. The only thing I haven't done yet was I just marked out where some of these holes were. I don't have the vehicle here, so I didn't really want to cut too much just in case for whatever reason. So that's another project down. On to the next one. But thanks to the boys at Sobering for giving me a shout out. This was a fun little thing to work on. So yeah, on to the next one. And if you're new here if you've come here from their channel, appreciate the subscribe. There's more things coming. I know the uploads have been a little slow as of late. We're getting into the winter season. So I've been getting the shop ready and just a whole bunch of other stuff that we have to kind of take care of before the snow comes. Hence the get up today. So yeah, thanks again. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you soon. Alright guys, you know, I was just putting the video together and I realized I kind of forgot to show what the material I was using for the headliner actually looked like. This is actually specific for headliners, and it's basically a foam, thin foam that is glued to, I mean, they have different styles of fabric, ignore the dirt on there, but this is just like a kind of a stock GM sort of finish. All kinds of different colors, and we were able to match this with the vehicle, the original stuff, and I ordered this. So to do the headliner in that car with the sunroof and all the other stuff, it was about 3 yards. And if you don't have a supplier where you can go and find this stuff, I'm pretty sure you can order it online, but keep in mind it's about 3 yards to do a headliner, at least from something from the 80s, roughly, something like that. So quick tip on that, and yeah, let me know if you liked the video. Thanks again to the guys at Sobering. I think the time I'm recording this right now, you guys just put your video up. I'm already getting people subscribing to my channel, even though there's a non-existent video. But yeah, great, awesome. Thanks again, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon. All right, see you.